Well guys, we have another unboxing and review for you. We have a Flip Ultra HD video camera. So she shoots in full 720p HD. So we'll tear into her. Slide her out of the packaging, exposing of course your standard white box. Flip her up, flip the other cover up, and you see the flip camera itself. And pulling it out, first appearance fits the hand fairly well. It's got looks like a play button and your record button and a trash button, all pretty much at your fingertip. At the bottom here it has a tripod button as well as your HDMI port, and on the side is your on-off button, and on this other side is where it gets its namesake from, the little flip USB, where you get all your videos from the camera onto your editing software. So you flip up the other cover here. You have your user guide as well as various other little warranty cards, manuals, safety instructions, all that good stuff. Flip up this. Exposes a little soft shell kind of carrying bag, if you will, a little lanyard or strap, and then this is the flip battery. So you take your thumbs, push away from you on the back cover, exposing the battery compartment. Now, one thing I like about these is it comes with its own battery pack. There are times where this feature is handy. You can run either the rechargeable battery pack or it takes 3 AAA batteries. I find this feature handy in this camera due to the fact that I've been out shooting with other rechargeable devices, whether it's cameras or whatever, and the rechargeable battery's dead. What do? This way if you carry an extra set of whether it's another rechargeable battery, you can pick them up from eBay, etc., or just package of AAA batteries. You insert them in your camera and away she goes. So you take your battery pack, put it in the flip. On the side you'll see this little tab here on the battery pack. Don't cut that off. That's how you remove their battery pack if you ever need to insert AAA batteries in it. You take your cover and slide it back on. Use the little lock to lock the cover on the unit, and you turn it back over and power it up. And of course, being this is a fresh setup, it goes to this screen here. It wants you to choose the language. You have your choices between Canadian English, Canadian French, US English. So you choose your language you like. And once you've chosen your desired language between those 3 choices, you press the little triangle button for OK. and you set your date. Right now the default is January 1st, 2010. That's probably like, manufacturer date to the unit type of deal. So you press the plus key on the little pad here, and it takes a month to where you want it. So we'll set the date, and then we'll hit the triangle key again, and then we'll set the time as well. Then it asks you for if you want to leave the tones on. If you do, you select and then press the arrow, which is the OK. Then it goes to another screen where it asks you if you want to leave the little recording light on, and then you do the arrow to the screen. This unit here is an 8 gigabyte, which gives you 2 hours of record time. So right now she's ready to go, with the exception of, you'll see the battery indicator light here, which is telling you the battery's dead. So what we'll do is we'll power down the unit and we'll plug it into the computer and give her a charge. And then once she's charged, then we'll go out and do some shooting to give a bit of a world test on how this unit works. So of course, like as I said, to power down the unit, you just hit the off. It goes to your standard little flip greeting, and then she powers down completely. Okay guys, just a little note here with the flip camera. As I said before, it charges through the USB port. When you have plugged it in to charge, there's a little red light that lights up right there. When it is done charging, it lets off a little chirp to let you know it's fully charged, as well as the little red indicator light goes off. It takes roughly 2.5 hours to charge. Okay, so we're outside with the flip camera. We're going to do some little shooting here, see how it turns out. So once you've powered up the unit, you hit the red button, and as you see up in the corner here, it's starting to record. So now we'll switch to the footage from the flip camera and go from there. Okay guys, so we're now on the old flip camera. As you've seen before, this was brand new out of the box unboxing of the unit. I never had it powered up, turned on, nor opened before this video. So one thing I noticed is you have bars up on the top and bottom of the screen. You have a counter in the top left hand corner. It's telling you the length of video you are shooting, which actually is kind of nice, because if you're trying to keep things under a certain length of time, you don't have to guess where you're at. So we'll just do a bit of a walkabout here. As you see, there's my John Deere's. The one in the back is the John Deere 68, and the one in the front is one of my newly acquired ones, John Deere R72. And you see the old Project Sunfire here. You have the patio sets. You have my old shed here, which we built this summer. One thing I like about this camera is there's a red LED light on the left side of the unit. It tells you it's recording. And, you know, as I said before, it has the indicator up in the top left corner that tells you it's the time status of the current footage you are shooting. So now we'll go back to the other camera, and then I'll give you a shot of the other features of this unit. Okay guys, so as you see the indicator up there, it's at 3:15. So what we'll do is we'll hit the red button again, which stops the recording. You see the time in the bottom of the screen says 1 hour 55 minutes. Now if you didn't like this footage you just shot, you hit the trash can over on the right hand, and you hold the trash can and it will erase that footage. Now if you want to replay the footage, you hit the arrow button over here and it actually replays the footage, just to show you what you just shot, which I find is kind of neat considering the camera I'm doing now. If you do use the playback feature of it, you don't get the sound. Then to stop that, you hit the little triangle, which is the play button again, and it stops the playback. And then hit the red button again, and you can go back to your recording. So we'll go and we'll set her up on the computer and download it onto the computer, and we'll go from there. So we'll just power this unit down. The first thing you're going to want to do to download footage onto your computer from the flip camera is flip out, of course, the flip. Then the unit powers up. Okay, so you take your flip camera, and of course she doesn't flip and she won't slide into your USB port facing up. You face her upside down, slide her into your USB like that, and then it'll install the driver software for this device. And you'll see up here on the video that it goes to a little screen, little window here that says flip video E, and it gives you the options of importing videos and pictures. So you click on that, and then down here you'll see a little window. It'll give you a preview of the flip share, and you can tag the pictures, which it's just optional, but I'd recommend doing it, as once you get 2 or 3 videos in there and 2 or 3 clips, it'll tend to get lost in you know, the pile. So we'll tag this as, like, you know, test. So I've tagged these test of the flip camera, and after you've done that, you hit import, and it tells you importing item, you know, 1 of 3, you know, gives you a bit of a countdown, 2 of 3, etc. So we'll just wait for this to finish importing. Basically what it does now is this is going to allow you to import it now to your editing software, combine it with your other clips, other footage you want to combine, and you can go from there. So after you're done, you just slide the flip out of the computer, flip her right side up, and there you go, close her down. So this has been an unboxing and a review of the 8GB HD flip camera. So as always guys, thank you for watching Maxwell's World. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.